Chapter 19, Want to Become Stronger. Xue Fanxin left Li Yaoyou's residence and waited for a while. When she saw Xue Fanxin walk over, she went to greet him. "Grandpa, if Li Yaoyou causes trouble again in the future, just don't worry about her. She's ambitious and scheming. She always wants to plot against others and climb up the ranks. She won't really seek death. Little Xiner, you've grown up and become smarter." I'm really happy. Although Xue Fanxin was not too happy about Li Yaoyou, he was overjoyed at the thought of his granddaughter becoming smarter. As long as his biological granddaughter was okay, nothing else mattered. "Grandfather, do you want me to become smarter?" Xue Fanxin clung onto Xue Fanxin's arm and said cutely. "Little girl, what are you thinking of again?" "How could I, Grandpa? I want to learn medicine. Can you get someone to find a few medical books for me to read? It's best if they have detailed records of medicinal herbs." She had come into contact with medicine in the modern world. She had been involved in both traditional Chinese and Western medicine. In terms of traditional Chinese medicine, she knew quite a few herbs. However, the herbs here were different from those in the modern world. She had to get to know and understand them again. When she saw how powerful Jiushang was, she had an intense desire to become stronger. And for that, given her current situation, it was best to start with the domain she was most skilled in. Of course, she had to understand this world first. Otherwise, everything was just a dream. "So my little Xiner wants to learn medicine. Not bad, not bad. You're just like your father." In order to learn medicine, he collected quite a few medical books. They're still in his study now. If you want to read them, just go get them yourself. Xue Fanxin stroked Xue Fanxin's head. He liked his granddaughter more and more. His granddaughter had not only become sensible, but she had also improved. Although medical skills were not easy to learn, it was enough as long as little Xiner enjoyed it. "Thank you, Grandpa. I slept for the entire day. I can't sleep now. I'll go to the study to read." Xue Fanxin smiled brightly at Xue Fanxin, then quickly ran towards the study. After running a few steps, she circled around and gave the person behind her a flying kiss. Her energy made people feel at ease just looking at her. Yi Tian stood in the corner and watched Xue Fanxin run towards the study happily. Her innocence and freshness were deeply ingrained in his heart. Why hadn't he noticed such a beautiful side to Xue Fanxin in the past? Perhaps his gaze had always been on Li Yaoyou in the past, and he had never paid attention to her. That was why he had never noticed her goodness and beauty. "Fanxin, I've been wrong for 2 years. I won't be wrong again. I hope. There's still time." However, Yi Tian did not know that after he had missed 2 years, it was already too late. The current Xue Fanxin did not care about Yi Tian at all. After leaving Li Yaoyou's room, she had thrown this person to the back of her mind. At this moment, she was flipping through medical books in the study and quickly using them to enrich herself. After reading for an entire night, she finally had a basic understanding of the world. This was a world where the strong were respected. Whoever had the biggest fist was the true ruler. If one wanted to become stronger, one had to cultivate. The Tongguxuan continent cultivated spiritual energy. It relied on absorbing spiritual energy from heaven and earth to temper the body and transform it into powerful spiritual energy. However, not everyone could cultivate. Only those who could awaken their spirit could do so. All things in the world possessed spirituality. Life forms that had their spirituality opened could absorb the spiritual aura in the world and transform it into spiritual energy. They could then cultivate their own bodies and slowly be reborn. Life forms that did not have their spirituality opened were mortals. They could not sense the spiritual aura in the world and could not use spiritual energy, becoming the weakest type of living beings. Living things that could not awaken their spirit were not only weak, but their lifespans were also very short. Those with mortal bodies could live for at most 100 years, while those who had awakened their spirit could live for a few hundred years. The higher the cultivation level, the longer their lifespan would be. In other words, I need to awaken my spirit first. Spirit awakening, how is it done? Xue Fanxin rummaged through the books in the study and finally found a method to awaken the spirit in one of the books. However, this method required the spirit awakening potion. Spirit awakening potion, I think I saw it in a medical book. Where is it?